What's up, Transformers fans? This is Stan Stevens, and in today's news video, I'm going to be talking about some new pictures that have come on yesterday, also with a artwork of a character. So, yeah, let's discuss about these pictures then. So, first off, I want to start off with the artwork of Hotwad. Now, I tell you this now, this artwork here looks good. As I said before, I love the design of him. The vehicle mode he's got, I love it. He's got the same vehicle as Lockdown did in the last film. Still, the head's not a cute. It's not a well. I want to say I'm not keen on the head still. You know, the face design really. I mean, the head looks alright. It's just the face design is odd. You know, because really, you don't. When he does talk in the film, you're not really going to see a mouth moving. It's just there's nothing there. So. But, in the end of the day, I mean, I'll have to wait till the film, but if somehow it does work out, then I'll just have to get used to it, really. If it does, if it doesn't have a mouth mover. But if he eventually does have, like, a mouth mover, I'll be okay with it. So that's that. Now, the rest of the photos now, I'm going to be looking at the... It's the hit pictures from history, like through all the centuries. So let's start with our first one. It's the one I spoke in my last video, the Secret History video. And what we got here is, it's the picture of Autobot Hound with some soldiers. And I remember I did say that this would have took place in the World War. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry I said that. I looked at it. What it is, this must be at the time when George Washington, I don't know what the proper name of it, but I think it's the one when America have a war with England. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. So it looks like Hound was part of that war. And it's obvious, I'd say he was on the George Washington side with the Americans. So really, he fought the British Hound did. Oh, that's got me curious then. I bet, yeah, when it comes to Britain, because he goes to England as well. I bet, yeah, he's going to say something like, here's to tell you guys, I actually did kill some English when I was in this timeline. In the timeline there. Well, I mean... I think it is the war. I'm not 100% sure, but to me that's what I think it is. Right, next one. There we go. Now we got this one. This has to be the medieval times, because you could see four Knights of Cybertron knights there, and you got these weapons there. Oh, you got one who's carrying like two swords, so that's pretty cool. Another one that's just got a sword really. Another one that's got like a long spear. Spear. I thought I said that wrong. And you got the other one who's got like an axe. Well, like a double axe kind of one. Huh. Also, I love when you got like the painting of these soldiers on their horses. And then you got some like dead and all that. That looks pretty cool really. I like the design of the knights, and when I look at the one now that's painted like that gold with the spear, I think that's supposed to be the paint. I think that's supposed to be, what's his name? Oh, Stillbane. I think that's who that one's supposed to be, Stillbane. So that looks pretty good. Next one here, we've got it's behind this Wobot, and it's the back of the Wobot, and this might be the character that we saw in the the clip that I did a video on the cover. Was he? Well, not long really. And the head design with it, I don't think it looks the same as what he had, but let's say it's just an older. Well, I'm sure it's an Autobot who had the same tank mode as that other one did. Oh. And I found out according to it, I think he's supposed to be called, that Tang Wobot, I think he's supposed to be called Hound Dog or Hound Dog. I think that's what they call him. But from the clip, I believe that's what they call him, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the code name for now or he actually is his name. But with it, back to the picture, you also got the two tanks with him. And he's pointed the two tanks at a distance, or maybe he's telling them where to fire. So I'll say this takes place in, that picture's from the World War II one. Another one. And now this one's interesting. This is the one I've never seen before as well. The other ones were just, well, the other ones were like from that trailer, but I thought I'd discuss about it. Anyway, this one's interesting. You've got a bunch of soldiers, and behind them, you got Ironhide. Now, this still gets me. This one's still confused to me, because, as I told you about before, I know they released this mini video of pictures of throughout history, and I did spot it when I watched the video that Ironhide was at the timeline with boats. Now, this doesn't make any sense to me, because to me, I know that Ironhide came to our Earth at the same time with Optimus, Ratchet and Jazz in 2007. So, this one doesn't really make any sense to me, because, I mean, I'm trying to fully understand, like, how could he came around this point, you know? I mean, I'm sure that has to be Ironhide, because he's got the design what Ironhide looks like. So, that's really got me curious about that. I hope somehow, like, one of the older bots can mention about this, like, oh yeah, my friend Ironhide came to this place and then he came back to us. I hope they can mention something about that, because this is for me out, this is. Now, from timeline, I said this takes place in World War II, this picture does. Now, we got another one. Now, this was the one I spoke about, this was a curious one to me. Because what you got here is, you've got a bunch of volcano smoke. This was the one I spoke about in my reaction video from the Secret History one. Excuse me. And you got that mysterious bot. Now, actually, if you zoom in the picture, well, from here, actually, without zooming, I think that's supposed to be Megatron. Well, as I call him, Galvatron, in his new body mode. Well, that's what it looks like, or unless it's a Transformer who originally had the look of what Megatron / Galvatron has in the new film. But I can't really say. Well, actually, it's got the year here. What it is? It's from May 1886. No, 3. I mean, from that I can't really say what kind of place was this. Was this some kind of middle of a war, or just or really there was nothing going on there at that time? But I don't know. It's just what I found here. Right, now I saved this for the last. This picture. Well, it's actually a poster. Now, if you remember in my reaction video, that Secret History one, as I keep saying in the video, remember the bit when I said we've had a mysterious robot that jumped out of nowhere in the World War II with the Nazis, and you see him carrying 2 guns. Now it's been revealed, and it turns out it's Bumblebee. Bumblebee is that car who got 2 guns. Now, this is really interesting to me, because, well, if you look at the picture, I mean, it has to be Bumblebee, because he's got his head, the head from the first 3 films. I mean, there's no way that you could say, oh, this is another character who somehow had the same head as Bumblebee. I mean, if it does turn out to be that, I would be shocked. But for now, I'm saying that's Bumblebee. Now, this has got me interested. This has really got me. Whoa, because if you think about this, through the live action history, I've never seen Bumblebee holding a gun. I've only seen his weapons only come out from his hand, like his hand turns into a gun. Well, like a cannon really, but this is the first time I'm seeing Bumblebee holding a gun, like how Hound does. So, really, that's really interesting. Also, with it, it looks big in the when you saw behind him in the clip in the trailer. So, I don't recall him being big. So I don't know if that was just the vehicle form. It was big or whatever it was. But also part of the poster, you do have soldiers behind him, and B is looking down at them. And also, as you spotted, as I could spot, he ain't got the yellow colour on him. He's got some kind of darkish light blue colour or green, but it's something like that. But I'll say now, that's really interesting. So yeah, that's the pictures. If you do want to see the photos for yourself, if you haven't seen them yet, they'll be down on the Transformers Facebook page down in the description below. After looking at them, leave your comments. What do you think of the pictures? What do you think of the artwork of it? And also, what do you think of this Bumblebee picture from World War II? Do you like it or do you not? Leave that down in the comments below. Also, give it a thumbs up. Share this out to your friends so I can get more viewers and subscribers. And if you're new, this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel Cinematic Universe news, trailer reactions, TV spots, and clip reactions as well with it. Clips, when they can come around. TV spots, when the films nearly close out. I don't do those ones because they're spoilers. I do ones when they're far away before the film's out. And last thing to say. My last Transformers video, click here. Click to my channel here. Make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when my new videos are up. And you can click here to watch my last Marvel video. So that's it really, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.